I We've made it to Friday. What can I say? This is really a fun time. I have been enjoying coming to you at 1 o'clock every day. And I was speaking with someone this morning that I had originally intended only doing these between the time I started and the boot camp. And I have had a lot of fun, and there's been quite a bit of interaction. So I am contemplating continuing the videos. And would you give me some feedback if you would like and found these videos beneficial, and would like to see me continue to do them even after the boot camp. But anyway, so today's topic is how to maintain and to deepen relationships. I think this is a part of building and having a relationship that sometimes is forgotten, because we have that initial connection. We have that maybe there's some kind of business that is generated, there's some natural connection, and then it just wanes. And so I wanted to give you a couple of ideas of how I stay in touch with people. Sometimes I think people think that I'm on Facebook, 7, 8, 9 hours a day, and it's not the case. But I do strategically look at certain things throughout the day. If I have a moment, I will look at different posts and be able to like those and stay connected that way. But what I'm also looking for is, what is the topic? What are people looking for? What are they talking about? And that way I can stay relevant with the comments and the posts that I make. Now, individually, I have found one thing on social media that makes more difference than anything else, and that is staying connected with people's anniversaries, both work, and if you know their anniversaries with their significant other, that's even better, but also their birthdays. And you can do something very, very quickly on birthdays. My greetings normally are, have a great birthday, and I use their name so they know that I'm there and it's just not a random post. But I use their name, and then I will put some sort of emoji. And when I do that, I have that connection with them, and I get many responses, not just that they liked it, but that they really, really enjoyed that I gave them some personal attention. So one of the things that I look for is, how can I be, again, relevant to the people that I've been building relationships with? And it really revolves around what's important to them. We've been talking about that. But if you take just a few minutes on the celebration side of what someone is doing, maybe they've achieved an award, maybe they had, again, an anniversary of some sort, and then you also, hey, Greg, how are you? That you can look for some of the things that they're involved with, that you can facilitate information, articles, blogs, maybe even connections that is relevant and beneficial for them as well. So relationships is not a one or done. That's the big thing. It's something that's developed over time. You start those relationships, but relationships only really, in my mind, are a relationship when you start building memories, when you have, that connection. Hey, thanks for saying hi, Greg. It's a fun part, but it's also something that you don't have to spend a tremendous amount of time with, because we're all busy. And I think we have this fear that it's going to take over our lives, and it really doesn't. So what I'd like you to do is, as you connect with individuals that you're wanting to build those relationships with, as you get to know them, look for those things that are important for them. Reach out on their birthdays, wish them a happy birthday, and it will elevate and separate you from all of the hundreds and hundreds of contacts, maybe even thousands of contacts they have on social media. I also, ever so often someone will pop into my mind, and this is where it takes a little more time, and whether I reach them directly or not, I will give them a phone call. And I'll just say, hey, you just came to mind this morning. I don't have any other reason than just to say hi and leave that message. If I happen to get a hold of them, it's really strange sometimes how they will say, I was thinking about you last week or yesterday or this morning as well. So I honor those thoughts as they come, and you don't have usually a lot of time, but I'll use these touches as fillers to my day. So instead of maybe, I don't know if any of you're playing, tic-tac-toe or anything else that's on the internet just to pass some time. But this is a really great way to be able to reach out and touch someone in a meaningful way. So we're going to continue this on Monday at 1 o'clock, and we're going to change up the subject line a little bit on how to prepare for that 100,000 touch challenge that we have going on next week. And I'm really looking forward to this because this is the first time I've done it, but it's something that I think will stimulate not only connections and relationships, but also business at some point for you as well. So I want to wish you a great Father's Day to all you dads out there, and have a fantastic weekend. And I will see you on Monday at 1 o'clock Mountain. Thanks. Bye-bye.